Welcome to the halftime show here on Alibeg ABTV. So it's halftime at Pittodrie and the score stands at 0-0. Here are your stats from the first half. So Aberdeen enjoyed 27.6% of possession to St Mirren 72.4%. We've had 4 total shots to St Mirren 7, 1 shot on target each, 1 save each, and we have both had 2 corners each in the game. Hi everybody, this is the halftime show here on Alibeg ABTV. This is the first time that we're trying this, so we just thought we would come on so that it gives an opportunity for you to immediately react to what's happened in that first half at Pittodrie. And honest to God, what are our officials doing to our game? They are simply ruining it. If that is a sending off for Ross McCrory, then we might as well pack up, give up, and just go home. The fact that he pulled the referee back, so let's just go through this, right? So Gavin Irvin is the referee who, I need to be really careful what I say, but he's having an absolute shocker. And his VAR official, Gavin Duncan, who is telling him to go across and take a look at what he deems as being a elbow to the face. I'm just absolutely flummoxed. I really am. And this is the big issue that I've always had with our officials in Scotland, is that a very, very small percentage of them have never played the game to any sort of level. So they don't understand the emotional, the physical, any part of the game whatsoever. All Ross McCrory was trying to do was quite simply get past Charles Dunn. He's only trying to get past him. And for the fact that he pulls it back and gives him a straight red card for what they deemed as a deliberate elbow to the face, it's just incredible. And I genuinely don't know what to say. So obviously that put us down to 10 men. We then had to go to 4 at the back. So Matt Kennedy went to right back. Matt and Angus then went to the centre back, Kieran, and Johnny Hayes went to left back. What about Bojan Majowski going down in the box? Looked like a pretty decent shout to me. Why doesn't he even go and have a look at it? Just take a look at it. That's all. That's what it's supposed to be there for, isn't it? And then how did Curtis Main miss that chance on 37 minutes? An open goal. Oh my God. Thank God he did, huh? Okay, so this show is obviously to get your reaction to the first half. So let's start getting your comments on. Just let me open up the YouTube page and let's see how we're doing. Oh my God. There's over 200 of you on at half time. That's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go through them. So what we'll do is we'll do roughly 12, 13 minutes. So then you guys have got time to sort of, if you're juggling around the internet, to get back to the game. Okay, Graham Buchan, 10 against 12. Absolutely awful referee. Keith Anderson, how on earth was that a red card? Ewan Grant, dearie me. I tried to play devil's advocate for the refs, but there's times you just can't. Clumsy from McCrory at worst. A yellow more than sufficient. Shame because the lads looked more up for this. They did. And do you know what? Rob McLean said it Steve Tosh said it in commentary that he has absolutely no problems with the lads gathering around the ref. Did you see, with about 10 minutes to go before half time, when they're all crowding around the referee and crowding around the St Mirren players, and Steve suggested that's the first time he's seen in a long time that sort of togetherness. I absolutely agree. More of it, lads. Keith Ewan, surely it will be rescinded on appeal. Could not agree more. Great shout. Get it appealed. Marty Meldrum, an absolute shambles from them in charge. Al Mapal, the ref's a disgrace. He is. It's just unbelievable. Michael Scott, it's a jinx. That's the only explanation I've got. Mark Cowie, the ref has completely lost control of the game. Certainly appears that way, Mark. Can't be bothered. Target done for St Mirren. Defo got a second yellow in him. As for the McCrory red, never a million years is that a red. Noel Blaha. Hi Noel, how you doing? All the way from the States. Refereeing is not an easy job. There aren't long lines of kids dreaming of being a ref, but if they can't get things together, fans will turn away. Yeah, completely agree. He goes on to say, VAR was supposed to help, but instead we are seeing that they can't get the calls correct in real time or when they watch it back. Mark Howison says, nice to see the management team back in the right dugout. Do you know, big difference tonight. Already seeing instructions from the sideline. Barry pulling Graham over, giving him instructions, shouting at Bojan Majowski where exactly he wants him for goal kicks, and when Joe's away to punt the ball up the park. Love to see it. Love it. Alan Nicholas, come on. Hi, Alan. How are you? Alan, you're another one that I'd like you to get in touch with me, please, because I understand that you also became a member of Ali Beg ABTV. Can you please drop me a DM so that you and I can talk personally? Thank you for your support. He says, good to see some passion back in the team and from the bench tonight. Graham, I don't understand what you mean when you ask if I've fallen asleep. I certainly haven't. Trust me, after 7 minutes, I was wide awake. Paul Donaldson, decent header from McCrory early on. VAR is an absolute joke. McCrory puts his arm up to protect himself running past the defender. Never a red card in a million years. Surely the club will appeal. They have to appeal. Ian Bruce has said, shocking stats for a home team in desperate need of a decent performance. But remember, mate, they're down to 10 men. I think they're doing okay. Sega Saturn Lad has said, good evening. Hi, how you doing? Scott Farquhar, we are holding up. However, I have no idea what this ref has been doing apart from scratching his bum, I think. Wraith Oin, I think that's how you say it. Forgive me if I've not pronounced it correctly. Ref has been shocking. Decision for Ross was dreadful. Richard McKenzie, never a red. Scott W. has said, we've defended well, all things considered. Ashley McIntosh, has to be the worst officiating I've ever witnessed. What's the point in having VAR? We have officials who blatantly cheat. Happens to the same 10 teams week in, week out. Corey Porter, absolutely shocking decision. Jude, the ref is an absolute shambles. He's really lost control of the game, hasn't he? Paul Donaldson goes on to say, the ref's had a shocker. Has given St Mirren a few dodgy free kicks and not awarded a few that we should have had. Majowski brought down, Ramadani clattered, and nothing given. And what about the foul that he gave for Leighton Clarkson's tackle? You know, again, it's such an aggrievement of mine. Football is a contact sport. My God. You know, if we're not careful, it's going to soon become a non-contact sport, and then we might as well all just give up. Okay, so how long to go? Okay. Let me get back to your comments. Richard McKenzie, the ref is terrible. He is. Mark Howison has said it's a decent attendance tonight considering it's only St Mirren, 13,014. That's a really good effort. I applaud every single one of you. Brian Johnston has said VAR killing the game. It's not helping us. It certainly isn't. Wraith has gone on to say that they thought the two boys at centre-half have looked strong and decent. Yeah, I think Matty and Angus are doing very well. They've made a very good start. Christopher Mainland, McCrory instinctively raises his arms to avoid the being trapped under the arm across his body. Exactly. Rob Clark has come on. Hi Rob, how you doing? Hope you're well, mate. I can't help but think of an Alex Ferguson quote. All he ever wanted from the match officials was fair dues. I can't believe that decision. Simon Roy has said the new guys are doing well. Brian Johnston has said the new boys look good, keeping it simple. Van Vapes has also reiterated that point. The new guys are doing well. Angela Hamilton, hi Angela. VAR isn't being used properly. It's dragging the game down. Oh, it so is. Corey Porter, feel although that we've had a shocker of a decision. We haven't done terribly. Just need to keep the heads up and go for it. Ian Bruce has said, over 200 Ali, but you're needing more likes on the videos that will help the channel. Okay. So this is all about this YouTube algorithm. Can you push the like button for me? If you don't mind, just give it an old push. That'd be great. And if you're watching for the first time and you've not subscribed, give that button a wee push as well. Thank you. Mortaj said, great show as always, Ali. That's why we're here. Thank you. I'm so happy to see so many of you on at halftime. This is really cool. I just thought I would do this as an experiment just to see if there'd be sort of a feel for it, a need for it. Oh, it's brilliant. Thank you for watching. Scott W has said, I missed the start of the game, so I missed the sending off. Just seen it on replay. That's insane to give a red for that. Our officials are and always have been brutal. Mark Howison has said he's been a bit disappointed with Johnny's corner so far. Yeah, our set pieces recently have been absolutely awful. To be fair, the ball that he put in for Ross McCrory was a decent ball. But why can't we just not float the ball in, but drive it at a decent height to the penalty spot? That's what I got coached as a kid. Didn't you guys get coached like that as well? If you're taking a corner kick, drive it and use the penalty spot as your sort of line of target. Boom. Drive it in there, just above head height. It's not rocket science, is it? Okay, where are we in terms of time? Okay, about 4 minutes to go. So we'll keep getting on, guys. Let me just have a quick look up at the live pictures. Okay. All right, so we'll keep going to about 2 minutes to kick off. Nick Ramsey said, the longer this stays at 0-0, what do you change to try and force the upper hand? More so now with 10 men. Do you know, Steve Tosh made an interesting point about possibly dropping Bojan further deeper and letting Duke sort of be the target man up front because he thinks that Bojan is more of a link-up guy. That's actually not a bad shout. You could possibly Mislovic, see if he can create something in that final third. But it's so difficult when you've got 10 men and you're trying to create. Leighton Bremner has said, hopefully we can go on and win this game. Hope so, mate. Robert Mack, thank you for sending the video. I'll take a look in a minute. Van Vapes has said, so much better tonight. Better than the last 3 games combined. Yeah. Gavin Penny has said, loving your work and the fight we're showing tonight. Lee Doubles, hi Lee. Absolutely raging. How is that a sending off? Ref is a joke. I don't get how the ref didn't check VAR after the clear push on Miovski. I know. Lewis Plays has asked, any news on the manager? Nothing yet, mate. Kevin, can't repeat what you said. But you're not happy with the referee's performance so far. Dougie 0212 has said, the refereeing decisions have got worse since VAR came in. It's a good point. Can't argue with it. Sega Saturn Lad has said, hey, look at the positives. It's still 0-0. Yeah. Listen, when it's 0-0, you're in it. You boys are looking good so far, says Lewis Johnston. Lee Doubles has gone on to say, looking way more solid defensively. The boys are working hard, seeing fight and passion. Yeah. Alexander Wallace has said, you can't write this stuff. This ref should be nowhere near a top flight game. Alan McPherson is hoping to nick a 1-0 win. Clean sheet, probably 9 men. Stick our finger up at VAR. Safety blitz, 73. Pollock's looking good. Andrew said the new defender's looking good. Encouraging signs there. Paul Ricky, is it Paul Ricky? Has asked, did we boo? No, we did not. Ashley McIntosh has said, can't fault the players' effort. They keep this up for the rest of the season. A top 4 will be ours. A lot of folk are saying we have got to appeal the decision. Mr. Harmon has said, we take the disinterested Duke off for Markande and substitute the ref for Mr. Magoo. Okay, the players are not back out on the pitch yet, so we shall keep going with your comments. Heating on yet? No, still bloody cold. Hugh Robert Clark has said, believe. Yes, mate, absolutely. Start a GoFundMe for a heater. Yeah, not going to argue. Right, how long have we done? Where are we? Okay, so it's 2 minutes to kick off. So what I'm going to do is I'll let you guys get back to the game. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for leaving all your comments. Absolutely brilliant. So just a reminder that it's currently 0-0 at Pittodrie. There won't be a full-time show because it's getting late, because I'm an hour ahead of you. Got to get up early for the kids to get to school, and I want to go home and watch the game where it's nice and warm. So enjoy the second half. Let's just keep going. You never know what will happen. Let's just keep that fight, keep that spirit. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the review show. Thanks, guys, for watching the halftime show. Really appreciate it. Absolutely brilliant. Bye for now. Bye-bye.